Hey, it's Shane with GotRom.com. In this video, you're going to learn 7 mobility challenges to see if you are a mobility noob or a mobility master. Stay tuned. Here's how to grade yourself and find out what level you are. First, do all 7 tests. Give yourself a 1 score if you complete the test, and give yourself a 0 score if you fail the test. These 7 tests represent the peak of the mountain mobility goals. Simply put, if you can do all 7, you are a mobility master. And if you can't, be happy. That just means there's some exciting goals that you can work towards. The first test is the squat jerk. This tests your full body mobility, and it's the closest thing to a holy grail of total body mobility. That's why I put it first. The rules for doing this test are, you must be barefoot and you must get below parallel, aka the hip crease below the knee. Test number 2 is the pistol squat. The pistol squat may seem simple, but it places a high degree of demand on your dorsiflexion, aka your ankle mobility, and your hip flexion, aka your hip mobility. After you complete the pistol squat, I want you to move on to the front splits challenge. Now we're really putting your hamstring flexibility and your hip flexor flexibility to the test. And by the way, having good hamstring and hip flexor flexibility is not just for doing the splits. It's also helpful when you're running, when you're lunging, when you're doing a split jerk. The hamstring flexibility is helpful if you're deadlifting, picking things up off the ground. So even though it's an impressive flexibility feat, remember there's also functional movements that it helps you with as well. The next test is the pancake and middle splits test. This challenges your adductor flexibility and your hamstring flexibility. And again, this is not just some fancy splits flexibility thing that has no practical purpose. If your groin and your hamstrings are flexible, you're going to be better at sports, you're going to be better at martial arts, gymnastics, movement, dance, and having healthy mobile hips helps to protect your back against back pain. So those are just some side benefits. The next challenge is the head to toe stretch. Now, we already tested your hamstring flexibility with the front splits, but even many people who can do the front splits can't do this particular stretch. That's why I've included it as one of the most challenging peak of the mobility mountain exercises for you to try yourself. The rules are you have to keep your leg completely straight and locked out, and you have to touch your forehead to your toes. If you want to make it even harder, you can do it in a pistol squat position, you can do it at the mid-level, you can do it at a higher level, or you can even do it freestanding. If you can do all of those, I tip my cap to you because you must be a mobility master. Moving on to the next upper body mobility challenge, we have the back bridge. A good back bridge tests your shoulder, thoracic spine, abdominal fascia, hip flexor, and anterior chain flexibility. Basically your shoulders and the entire front line of your body. If the splits are the king of lower body flexibility, then the bridge is the king of upper body flexibility. To get a perfect score on the bridge, you have to have your arms completely locked out straight, and your chest has to come out past the line of your arms when you're viewing yourself from the side. And your legs have to be locked out straight. Straight arms, straight legs, chest past the arms when viewed from the side. So, how did you score? If you only passed between 0 and 3 of those challenges, yikes, you got a little bit of work to do. If you passed between 4 and 5 of those exercises, hey, good job, you're getting there. There's a few improvements, but you're on your way. And if you passed 6 or even 7 of those flexibility and mobility challenges, I bow to you, you are indeed a mobility master. So what do you think? Tell me in the comments if I forgot or missed a flexibility or mobility challenge that you think deserves to be on this list. And if you found you need a little bit of help with your flexibility and mobility, don't worry, I got your back. That's why I created my Flexibility University program, which is a bundle of all of my programs to hit those exact goals that you just tested yourself on. And all of that is available to you right now at GotRom.com. Hope you enjoyed those challenges. I'll see you in the next video.